guys, it's another Ask Rachel! Yay! I know I haven't done one of these in forever, and I have a whole batch of new questions. So if you're new to the video, I basically answer fan mail, but I answer them as they're received. So if you just sent me some, I know all of a sudden I got like a huge influx. But if you just sent me some, I got to go through the ones that I'd gotten before, so be patient with me. And for those who didn't catch my last video, and even for those who did, this is a reminder. I'm in the running for Maxim's Gamer Girl contest. Maxim's looking for a gamer girl that can do on-camera work, like correspondent work and game coverage at conventions and interviews and stuff like this. So I'd really appreciate it because it's really important to me that you guys head over to my page, which is just maximgamergirls.com/Rachel, and vote for me. You can do it every day, once a day. So please send me your support and vote for me in this. I'm obsessing over it. Seriously, I'm like hitting refresh on the voting page every 5 minutes, seeing if I'm still, in the top 3. The girls have to be in the top 3 because Maxim will pick their winner out of the girls with the top 3 votes. So all I gotta do is be in the top 3. That's it. I'm not trying to be first. So yeah, enough of that stuff. Let's go ahead and get to your questions. First up is Jason L., whose first question is, if you were asked to be in any movie with what actor and actress, who would you want to work with? I think with the actor I'd like to work with is Nathan Fillion, because he's funny, he's cute, he's adorable, he looks like Nathan Drake, and because he used to be Malcolm Reynolds. But he is really funny, so I'm not just saying I just want him for his body. Okay, yeah, I am basically saying that. As far as actress, I probably would have to say she's not really an actress, but she's Candace, and I don't know her last name. She's a Victoria's Secrets model, and she's seriously the most prettiest, most beautiful girl in the world, easily. That Kate Upton chick from that Carl's Jr. commercial where she's like eating the hamburger and she's all like, oh, so sexy. She's hot too, but she's got nothing on this Candace chick. So yeah, I want Nathan Drake and that Candace chick. Funny hot dude, hot chick. That'd be a great movie. I don't even know what the plot is of this movie, but it's already destined to be great. Jason's second question is, if you could visit any place in the world, where would it be? Disney World. I know, I've already been there almost 40 times, and every time I go, it's still just as magical as the first time. I know, I sound like such a dork saying that, but really, if you've been to Disney World, you totally know what I'm talking about. It really is the most magical place in the world. Then Jason's last question is, who's my favorite YouTuber? I'd probably have to go with Mega64 and Black Nerd Comedy. If you don't know who Mega64 is, oh my god, these guys are absolutely amazing. I've been a fan of theirs since their very beginning. Mega64, their first DVD, but even then they were doing YouTube stuff. I actually got to do a video with them with their Marcus puppet, who's really mean, but I understood that was the point. So no, a lot of you asked me if they offended me. No, I knew totally what I was getting into. I love those guys. And I cannot wait to see just where their careers are going, because they are just amazing people in real life and creatively great people. And with Black Nerd, I love that guy. He is hilarious. And I love him in person as well, so I gotta support his videos because he's got talent, he's hilarious, and I love him. Next is Matt B., who has several questions. Matt's first question is, do you think ever that the makers of Fable series will ever put the series on PlayStation? Nope. I don't believe so at all, because I'm pretty sure, well, no, wait, they're published by Microsoft, right? I might totally be wrong here. Even if I am, they have enough ties with Microsoft that I'm pretty sure they're getting paid a pretty penny to be exclusive. Probably more money they're making on being exclusive than they would in sales if they jumped to PS3. I don't know. I think their main fan base is PC and 360. So I don't think they'll ever make the jump, unfortunately. Matt's second question is, if you were to have not been successful as you are with your videos, oh, thank you. You think I'm successful. What job do you think you'd be doing at the present time in your life? What I was in college for was forensics and abnormal psychology. I really wanted to be a profiler for the FBI. That is such a weird career path to choose, but it's what I wanted to do. And, you've probably already heard this story before, but I've been a gamer since I was itty teeny tiny little. And so gaming had always been a huge thing in my life. So I was in college for that stuff, and EGM reached out to me and did an interview with me in their magazine as like their Gamer of the Month or something like that. And GamePro actually picked up on that and contacted me and asked me to do some little writing featurettes for them. Yeah, then I started running a website for them, and I just never looked back. And honestly, like really, if I had to go back and do everything over again, I would have chose the exact same path I did. If I could go back, I would always choose the game industry. Always, always, always. It doesn't pay nearly as well, but I love what I do, and I could never do anything else. Matt's third question is, what are your favorite things growing up, like TV shows, cartoons, animes? Video games, obviously. Also, I loved playing with action figures. I had a ton of Barbies, but for every Barbie I think I had over 20. I also had G.I. Joes and Transformers, and they were part of my Barbie universes. So my G.I. Joes were actually Barbie's husbands. Even the little ones, those were their baby. So, like, the little G.I. Joe was my Barbie and G.I. Joe's babies. Ken wasn't in the picture. I always knew Ken had something different about him. So Ken was never in the picture in my Barbie's worlds. And then the Transformers were just like their weird friends. Oh man, if I could go back and videotape little me and the little conversations my Barbies and G.I. Joes would have. Totally weird. Favorite shows were Gummy Bears, Rainbow Bright, Sesame Street, My Little Ponies, you know, the usual suspects. Dustin L. asks, in Skyrim, what race did you pick? I was human. I'm always human in all of my games that I can change. I can be a race. Just basically because I really like being able to play a character that I can relate with. And I wouldn't really relate with me if I was running around as a cat. I like making my characters look most like me, but usually a hotter version. And I like just being me as a video game character. That's how I really get immersed into it. So yeah, I was a human. I was Imperial. And I was just this crazy, bulky, white chick, blonde hair running around. He also wants to know, did you join the Dark Brotherhood, Companions, or Thieves Guild? I joined all of them. I joined all of the like guilds and groups and whatever that I could. So, I'm pretty sure I joined another one. Wasn't there another one in there too? I think there were several more. But yeah, any that were available to me that I didn't like lose because of a previous option, I did join. And lastly, Brandon W. asks, I watched your videos and heard you were coming to North Carolina. If you don't mind, whereabouts would that be? I am from North Carolina. I'm actually from Raleigh. Not originally. I'm from Tampa, Florida originally. But when I was younger, my dad moved us up to Raleigh, North Carolina because of work. So I'm from Raleigh, and I always hated it there, and I couldn't wait until I was getting out of there until I actually got out. And then I'm like, you know what? North Carolina and Raleigh's not a bad place. Not a bad place to live. It's just enough busyness mixed with just enough like downtown suburbia that I actually liked the mix. But those are you guys' questions this week. I probably went on a little longer than I should have, but you guys know me. You know I'm great at rambling. I'm awesome at it. It's probably one of the things I'm best at. And there I go again. But yeah, make sure you guys please vote for me in the Maxim thing. I want this really bad. And it's not a full-time gig, so if I get it, I promise and swear I will not leave you guys on YouTube. You guys are my home base. You guys are my number ones. So, except for you mean ones, you are not my number ones. And I totally love you guys. So please vote for me, and I won't let you down. If I win this thing, I'll make you guys damn proud. All right, thank you guys.